gentlemen, welcome to Spaulding Gym for Little East Conference Volleyball action tonight. We have the Keene State College Owls and the Panthers of Plymouth State University in a matchup of two teams at opposite ends of the Little East Conference standings. Panthers come in today with a 19-2 overall record and 5-0 in the LEC. Keene State 9-13 and 1-4 in the league. Owls have lost 3 of their last 4. And 4 of their last 6, the last of those was a 3-2 defeat to the University of Massachusetts Boston at home this past Saturday, where the Owls held a 2-1 set lead but could not get over the finish line in that 4th and 5th sets. Owls looking to defeat the Panthers for the first time since the 2022 Little East Conference Championship game. Fans of the Owls volleyball program will remember an epic comeback by the Owls in the second set, down 23-12. Came back and won the second set, and then were down 2-1 in the match, came back and won the 4th and 5th sets for their first LEC title since 2008. Plymouth State, on the other hand, has turned themselves into something of a regional powerhouse. Lost the championship game to UMass Dartmouth in 5 sets last year, but they are looking to go one better this season. Head coach Joan Forge, overall 131-44 as we're about to get underway with Alexis Small set to do the serving, as that one is over the net and immediately popped down by Marina Miller. And first point to the Owls. Small continuing sets other starters for the Owls: Rudberg, Miller, Ola, Norris, and Stake. Small serve, set, and that's kept over the net. Ola pops it back. Set by McDonough, and met at the net by Ola and Rudberg. Blocked at the net again by Rudberg and Miller, and the Owls are fired up. Small again set to serve. And that will go off the fists of Lily Stogner for an ace. And the Owls have a 3-0 lead. Small to serve it again, and that will go right into the net for the first point for the Panthers. But a fine piece of serving there overall from Alexis Small to stake the Owls to an early lead. Panthers' first serve will be taken by Michaela Marucci, senior defensive specialist from Newton, Massachusetts. That is handled by Stake. Small will set for Ola. He cannot get it over the net. That will make it 3-2. Marucci set to serve again. That serve just over the line and out. Owls will get the serve back, and it will be Marina Miller to take it this time. Miller's serve set by McDonough, and off the fingertips of Miller, that was hit down by Nora Ryan, one of the 3 graduate students on this Plymouth State team. That will make the score 4-3. Now serving for the Panthers will be Danielle Emerson, a freshman from Biddeford, Maine. Referee having a brief word with someone at the scorer's table, and we are ready to get underway again. That is Norris, Ola, and Rudberg to send it back over, dug out by the Panthers. That was blocked at the net again by Rudberg. And off the fingertips, kept in play by Norris. Small to set it for Stake. Up for Stogner. And over by Marucci. Miller to set it, and Rudberg over there by Hampton. Norris and Stake to send it. Kept in play and down and out of bounds. So that'll be a point for Plymouth State. I believe that was Riley McNeely. So another serve coming up for the Panthers. It's tied at 4. That serve handled by Stake. This is Small for Rudberg. She is fired up about that, as Norris will get set to serve for the Owls. Owls holding a 5-4 lead. And that will go off the fist and out of bounds of Marucci. Norris to serve it again. Owls leading 6-4 here in the first set. That is handled there by Stokner. And over by Hampton, and unable to be handled by Weatherby. It will be a 6-5 Keene State as Hampton getting set to serve. Lots of height on this Plymouth State team. players 5'10" or taller. Small, and that's Ola. That's blocked at the net there by Ryan. One of the many 6-footers on this Plymouth State team. We are tied at 6. And that is Stake for Small and over for Ola. And that was blocked but out of bounds. Another point for the Owls. They hold a 7-6 lead. So Delia Ryan will be checking in. I believe she will get set to serve here. The cover athlete on tonight's program is Marina Miller. Her favorite pizza topping is mushrooms. I know some people who are not big fans of mushrooms, but Marina certainly is. As Delia Ryan gets set to serve. Set by the Panthers. And overhead back by Ryan. Set back there by Nora Ryan. We have Ryans on both sides of the floor. Nora set it up. That's Delia Ryan. And Small to get it back over. And that's set back over for Nora Ryan. This is Norris, Small, Stake, Marucci. Emerson sets it. Stake, Small, and Small sends it back. Marucci. And finally down by Nora Ryan. And we will tie this match at 7 again. Pretty decent crowd in the gym tonight. Of course, we welcome the USNH Board of Trustees into Spaulding Gym for their meetings in Keene this week. As Nora Ryan serves, dug out by Norris. Small for Stake. Popped back over by Nora Ryan, but out of bounds. Another point for the Owls. Gigi Stake set to serve. Owls leading 8-7. Hammered down there by Lily Stogner. Tie the match yet again. Serving for the Panthers will be McDonough. Dug up by Delia Ryan, back over the net. Marucci for McDonough, and then back over by Sanderson. Small to set for Weatherby. And that will go off the head of Stogner for a point for the Owls. It is 9-8. Keene State certainly has come out fired up for this match. As Grace Christian will come in to serve. Marucci, and that is McDonough, and over, and saved there by the Owls, and then back over by Small. Pop back over there by McDonough. It's a nice play by the Panthers setter. Tie the match yet again at 9. Molly Weatherby to check back in. Stogner to serve for Plymouth State. Still waiting for either one of these teams to go on a run here. No team is led by any more than 1 point. Stogner's serve just in front of Gigi Stake. Expertly placed right there. And the Panthers lead, I believe, for the first time tonight. Stogner to serve yet again. Stake with the dig, Small with the set. This is Miller. Nice spot there by Marina Miller. Makes it a 10-10 game, and we are back to the top of the Owls rotation for serving as Lexi Small will take position. We are ready to go here. And that serve from Small will go out of bounds. Panthers back in front, 11-10. As we return to the top of their serving order as well with Marucci. It's a veteran Panther team. 10 seniors or graduate students as Small sets for Ola, dug up by Marucci, set by McDonough, and over by Nora Ryan, saved there by Small. This is Norris for Miller. That will go out of bounds. And for the first time tonight, the team leads by more than 1 point. Panthers lead at 12-10 as Marucci gets set to serve. Marucci serve, dug up by Stake. This is Small, leaves it for Miller. Saved there by Marucci and back over by Nora Ryan. That's Norris for Small and Marina Miller. That is McDonough and Marucci. And down by Hampton, saved there by Ola and over the net. And thundered out of bounds by Nora Ryan. Owls will get their serve back with Marina Miller. That is dug up there by Stogner and over by Lindsay Sanderson. Met at the net by Rudberg, but it went out of bounds. Panthers lead at 13-11. In to serve now for Plymouth State is Danielle Emerson. One of the few freshmen seeing playing time for Plymouth State. Stake and Small and Stake again. That's Hampton with it, set by the Panthers and down by Emma Hampton. Very nice set there from Emerson. And the Panthers lead at 14-11. Serve there from Emerson. That's Stake and Miller and back to Stake. And that's ruled in bounds. That'll be a point for the Owls. Owls back within two as Teresa Norris gets set to serve here. Emerson and over by Nora Ryan and off the hand of Small. Point for the Panthers. As Emma Hampton will get set to serve. That serve handled by Weatherby. This is Small and leaves it for Weatherby. Met at the net by Nora Ryan. Emerson with the set and down for the Panthers. I believe that's Riley McNeely with the serve there. So Panthers have opened up the biggest lead of the game. And that will actually force Keene State into a timeout. So we will take it with them. We'll be back in just a minute on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Panthers leading 16-14.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
And we are back at Spaulding Gym coming out of that timeout. Owls lead at 16-12. I'm sorry, Panthers leading at 16-12. Serve coming from Emma Hampton. This is small and back for Stake. Hampton with the big set by Emerson and over by McNeely. That's dug out by Small, and that's Norris and Ola. And this is back for the Panthers by Stogner, and that will go down for a point. Panthers starting to pull away just a little bit. 17-12. Another serve there by Hampton. Owls get that one back with Weatherby. And they will get the serve back. They trail 17-13. As Delia Ryan will get set to check in. That's up. And this is Delia Ryan and Stake and Marucci and over by Stogner, and that's Weatherby, kept in play there by Martinez. That's Weatherby, too small, and back to Stake, blocked at the net, met at the net by the combination of McNeely and Nora Ryan, and will go out of bounds for a point for the Panthers. Nora Ryan set to serve. So Imele Martinez in the game for the first time for Plymouth State. Nora Ryan serve, right to Miller. And that is off of Small and by Stake. They do get it over. That's set by Martinez. And back over and down by McNeely. Panthers now in front 19-13. Serve coming here from Nora Ryan. That's off of the hands of Norris. That's Delia Ryan and Stake. Martinez set by Emerson and thundered over but out of bounds by Stogner. So a point for Keene State, 19-14. This is Stake to serve. Dug out by Martinez. And over and down, met at the net. McNeely is met at the net by Weatherby and Miller, but that ball was blocked out of bounds. 20-14 Plymouth State. This is McDonough set to serve for the Panthers. Her serve dug up by Ryan, way out behind the bench. That was ruled to be out of bounds. Panthers now extend the lead to 21-14. McDonough to serve it again. And the Owls will call timeout. So we'll take it with them. We'll be back in just about a minute on the New Hampshire Army Guard National Guard Owls Media Network.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
And we are back out of that timeout. Owls trailing at 21-14. Riley McDonough set to serve. That serve is hit way too hard. It will go out of bounds. And the Owls will come back with the point. So Grace Christian getting set to check in. She will serve. That's handled by Marucci, and that's Martinez. And over by Sanderson. And Miller is blocked at the net by McNeely. That is an impressive play. Blocked right to a spot where nobody was. She really got up there. Anyone who's watched Keene State all year knows Marina Miller can really jump. So for McNeely to be able to block her is a testament to her athleticism. As Lily Stogner set to serve for the Panthers, who are just about ready to close out set number 1 here. Her serve is handled by Stake. That is small. And over by Miller, blocked at the net, but kept in play. That's Miller. Norris gets it over. That's Marucci and McDonough, and sent down by Emma Hampton. 23-15, the Panthers lead it now. Lily Stogner set to serve. That's Delia Ryan, small to set it for Rudberg. And that deflects off Plymouth State and inbounds. And that will make it 23-16. Lexi Small set to serve. We're just about set to get underway here. Small serve. That's handled by the Panthers. That is Stake for Small, and that's Miller. Kept in play there by Stogner, and over by Hampton. Dug up by Miller, Small, and that's Ola. And that will kind of fall between Ainsley King and Emma Hampton for another point for the Owls. They're back within 6 at 23-17. That's Marina Miller. Marucci, dug up by McDonough, and down there by Ainsley King, the graduate student from Anacortes, Washington. And the Panthers are at set point here. Marucci serve, that's Stake to play it. This is Small for Ola. That will be blocked by the Panthers, but out of bounds. That was Nora Ryan, so point for the Owls, 24-18. Owls need to score the next 8 points before Plymouth State scores 1 to take this set. Miller serve. As McDonough sets it for Ryan, Norris keeps it in play. Nora Ryan at the net, and that's McDonough, and that is Hampton. Miller sets it, that's Small for Stake, but that was just out. And the Panthers will take set 1, 25-18. So it was very close for about the first 26 points. It was 13-13 at one point, but Plymouth State really pulled away 12-5 over the remaining portions of the set. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes with set number 2 on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season the confetti is going to fall.
There she goes, and she's got it. How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
We are back for set number 2. As Stake sends it over. Marucci here for the Panthers. And thrashed over by Sanderson, but way too hard and out of bounds. Owls take the 1-0 lead. Small. Marucci and over by Hampton. Kept in play there by Small. The Owls cannot get it over. Panthers score for the first time this period. It is 1-1. This is Emerson set to serve. Over by Ola. Emerson with the set, down by Nora Ryan. Popped up by Small, that's Norris, and over by Marina Miller. Marucci for Emerson. Back for McNeely. Up there by Stake. Rudberg sends it over. Marucci over there by Hampton. Small to leave it for Miller. McNeely. And now back over for the Panthers. That is Small and Marina Miller. That will be a point for Keene State. I think they called a violation of some sort. This is Marina Miller set to serve here. Owls up 2-1. And they fooled them a little bit right there. I think that was McNeely. They were expecting the set. Instead, the ball went over. This is Hampton serving for the Panthers. That's dug up by Stake. This is Small. And that is blocked at the net by Stogner on Stephanie Ola. Panthers lead at 3-2. And I think that will go down as an ace for Emma Hampton. That was just out of the dive of Teresa Norris. That's Miller, and this is small and over by Stake. And that could not be handled by Danielle Emerson. It sails back within 4-3. Plymouth State took the first set 25-18. Hit 308 while holding the Owls to just 147 as Marucci with the dig. Emerson sets it for McNeely. And that was blocked out of bounds by McNeely. Ola with a team-high 3 kills in that first set, while McNeely had 4 without an error. She hit 571 by herself in that first set. 3 kills apiece for Hampton and Nora Ryan as Norris serves. Martinez, Emerson leaves it for McNeely. Nobody from Keene State could get to that one. Panthers back in front 5-4. Plymouth State 14 of 19 on side outs. Keene State is 13 of 24. With the serve by Nora Ryan, that is Gigi Stake with the dig. Small with the set. And a thunderous kill there by Molly Weatherby. We are tied at 5. Delia Ryan serve. That is Martinez. Emerson with the set. Oh, she's going to take it over herself. Caught the Owls completely off guard with that one. Panthers back in front 6-5. Serving now for Plymouth State will be Riley McDonough. Served 3 times in the first set and 1 service ace. There's Norris for small, and that's Weatherby. Martinez gets that one back up in the air. Marucci and over by Stogner, way out of bounds. Tied at 6. So the second set coming across to start very much like the first one did. Many lead changes, many back and forths, many ties as Gigi Stake is set to serve. And that will go directly into the net. Panthers back in front 7-6. Biggest difference so far between the first set and the second set is Plymouth, who keeps going back in front, not the Owls. Stogner, that's Delia Ryan, Small, and Miller. As Stogner and then over by Hampton. Double hit called on the Owls. Panthers now up 8-6. Stake, that's small, and Weatherby, and popped off the hands and into the crowd of Riley McDonough. Point for Keene State. And this is Grace Christian in to serve now. This is Marucci. And that was over by Sanderson. And this is back over by Miller. But Sanderson comes back with a nice block at the net there. Might have teamed with Ainsley King. Panthers now in front 9-7. Serve on the way from Marucci. Stake to set, and that is small and over by Miller. Kept in play there, up. And they're going to give that point to the Owls. Another double hit called right there. Keene State still trailing 9-8, but they do have the serve back. Marucci, and over by Emerson, and blocked at the net by Rudberg. And the Owls have come back to tie it at 9. Small serve taken by Stogner. And blocked at the net there by Rudberg, Ola, and Miller. And that one fired up the crowd. The Owls have rattled off 3 straight points. They now lead it 10-9. Another serve by Small. Marucci to play it. Up by McDonough. And over by Sanderson. Ola back over for the Owls. This is Marucci, McDonough, and Nora Ryan. And that will go out, and that will stop the rot for Plymouth State. We're back tied at 10. Those 3 straight points for the Owls definitely woke up the Plymouth State bench. As Emerson will check back in to serve. Stake to set it, and that's Miller. Kept in by Stogner, over by Marucci off the top of the ceiling. And that is, of course, out of play. And that will be a point for the Owls. It is 11-10 as Marina Miller gets set to serve. This is Marucci. And that kind of was mishit there by Stogner, and it is the Owls now, who were down 9-7, who now lead at 12-10, a 5-1 run here for Keene State. And another misplay there by Stogner, and it is the Owls with the 3-point lead. And Coach Joan Forge wants to talk about it. She is not liking how her team is playing. Keene State leads at 13-10. We'll take the timeout with them. Be back in just a minute on the Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Welcome back to Spaulding Gym. Keene State trailing in the match. But leading in the set as the Owls lead at 13-10 with Marina Miller set to serve. That's Marucci, Emerson, and over by Nora Ryan. That is Teresa Norris, and now it's back by Gigi Stake. That will go out of bounds. Point for the Panthers makes it 13-11. Serve coming from Hampton, over by Miller. Marucci and Hampton can't get out of each other's way. This is McNeely, Small, Norris, and Stake up by Marucci. Emerson with the set, that's Nora Ryan. And the Panthers seem to have righted the ship a little bit. 13-12 now, the score. Owls still in front. Over by Stake, that is Emerson. Marucci to leave it for Stokner. Marina Miller. And over by Rudberg, out of the reach of Emma Hampton. Keene State back up 14-12. Norris to serve it now. And that'll go off the fingertips of Martinez and out for an ace. Keene State back up 15-12. Norris is to serve. That will go right into the net. Give that point back to the Panthers. It's 15-13. Nora Ryan set to serve it now. That is Miller. And Ola gets it over. That's Martinez and Emerson. And over by King. Blocked at the net by Weatherby. Emerson to set it again. And that is sent over by Stokner off the fingertips of Ola. Makes it a 1-point game at 15-14. Nora Ryan serve, that's Marina Miller. Small for Weatherby. McNeely, then Emerson, and back for McNeely. And she hits it right into the net. 16-14 Owls. As Delia Ryan gets set to check in. That is Martinez, Emerson, and King. Saved there by Stake. This is Delia Ryan. And Stake gets it over, but right into the net, making it a 1-point game yet again. And this will be Riley McDonough. Norris and Small, and that will be Stake. Kept in by Marucci. McDonough to leave it for Stokner. Up again by Miller and Stake. And that one hit off the netting. And that'll be a point for the Panthers. They tied it back up at 16. Serve there by McDonough. Small for Weatherby. Kept in play by Small. And Stake to hit it over. This is Martinez for McDonough. And then back over by Sanderson. Stake. Marucci. McDonough for King. Norris. And the attempted spot set there by Stake does not come off. And the Plymouth State Panthers have worked away back in front at 17-16. That will lead us to a timeout here taken by the Owls. We'll come back in just about a minute on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Back as we come towards the business end of set number 2 as Gigi Stake thrashes that one out of bounds. Panthers now up 18-16. Serving again for the Panthers will be Riley McDonough. That is handled by Miller and up by Small, and this is Sarah Bartles in the game for the first time, and her first action is to record a kill. And now she will have serving duties as the Owls trail at 18-17. Bartels to serve. Kept in by Martinez. That's McDonough. And back for Stogner. Met at the net. That's Marucci. And off the fingertips of Ainsley King. And the Owls have tied it again. Bartels to serve. 18-18. Marucci. And that's attempted to hit over the net by Sanderson, but could not get it up and over. And just like that, the Owls are back in front. A real seesaw feel to this volleyball game tonight. As Bartels to serve. Martinez and McDonough. And over by King, that's Norris for Small and Miller. King and Marucci keeps it up, has to go over by Stogner. That's Weatherby for Small and Miller. Martinez and McDonough tries to trick them. McDonough keeps it again. This is Marucci and Stogner. Kept in by Bartels. Small for Miller. Martinez keeps it in. Great effort there. Over by Sanderson. Delia Ryan keeps it up and in. This is Marina Miller. And that very long rally secures a point for the Owls, who now lead it 20-18. So Keene State, which was back and forth with the Panthers for the first half of the first set, is not showing any quit here. They lead at 20-18. This is Bartels. That is Marucci and Martinez. And over as Small pulls a fast one there. The Owls bench is loving that. And the Owls lead it 21-18. This will force Plymouth State to call another timeout. But the Owls are closing in on a second set victory that would tie this match. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You see those cameras shaking as our fans are fired up. Be back in just a second on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Welcome back. Keene State was down 18-16, but scored 5 straight points off the serving of Sarah Bartels, who had not entered the game prior to this serving opportunity. And that's handled by Martinez for McDonough and over by Ainsley King. Plymouth State usually finds a way to respond out of these timeouts, and that proved no different. They still trail 21-19, though they do have the serve. This will be Lily Stogner. Stogner serve, that's Stake for Small and over by Miller. Popped up by Marucci and over by Hampton. That's Miller off the fingertips of Marucci. And the Owls are very close to taking set number 2 here. They lead at 22-19 as Grace Christian comes in to serve. Her serve, it goes directly into the net, making it a 2-point game and handing the serve back to the Panthers. as Marucci will get set to serve. Marucci serve, that's handled by Stake. That is Norris. Needs to go over by Miller. It does. This is Marucci. McDonough sets it for Hampton. And that's off the fingertips of Small and Rudberg. Panthers back within one. Marucci to serve it again. Her serve. That's handled by Julia Ryan for Small and Miller. Kept alive. Miller sends it over again. I think Plymouth State thought the play was over. I think they thought that Keene, it had not been handled at the net, and therefore Keene State had hit it 4 times. That is not what the referee said. And the Panthers lead 23-21. Lexi Small set to serve here. That is handled by Marucci. This is McDonough. And Hampton. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Hampton. Up by Marucci. And over by Sanderson. Blocked out of bounds by Rudberg and Ola. Panthers back within 2 points yet again. A substitution coming in for Plymouth State, as Veronica Rodriguez entering the game for the very first time. And she will come right into serve as the Panthers are back within 1 point at 23-22. Rodriguez's serve, handled by Norris. That is Small for Ola. And out of bounds, and just like that, we're tied again. 23-23. Rodriguez will serve it again. That is Miller, and Small sends that back over. And I think they said she went over the net with her touch, and just like that, the Panthers are now at set point. And that will send the Owls to call timeout. One more point for Plymouth State. They'll go 2-0 in the set. We'll be back in just about a minute on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing it out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
And we are back, just like that, the Plymouth State Panthers have the opportunity to close this set out here. Keene State looking to just send it to extra points. As Rodriguez getting set to serve. As blocked up by Stake. Set kept in by Norris. Has to go over by Small. Rodriguez for McDonough and Nora Ryan. And that will do it for set number 2. Panthers come back to take this one 25-23. They now lead the set 2-0. We'll be back in just about 2.5 minutes on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Set number 3 coming up.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
Friends, I wake up in the afternoon and do it all again. Yeah, I punched a man on his wedding night. I'm still trying to figure out how to apologize. I left the morning light, can't fix nothing anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days. Everything is alright. We've only born the night. I forgot what it feels like. Everything is alright. We've only born the night. I forgot what it feels like.
Welcome back to Spaulding Gym as we get set to get set number 3 underway. Plymouth State leading 2-0. They took set 1 25-18, set 2 25-23. We're down 23-21, but scored the final 4 points of that set. We get underway with the serving of Teresa Norris. That is left for Stogner and over by King. Great effort there by Ola, but it does sail out of bounds. Panthers draw first blood. Both teams hit .075 in that second set, but it was Plymouth State who was able to take advantage just a little bit. As Marucci gets set to serve, that is Miller, Small, and Weatherby. Kept alive by Marucci. And back over by Abigail Bassingthwaite as Bartels hits it, and that will go off Plymouth State and out of bounds. Abigail Bassingthwaite, a junior from Plymouth, New Hampshire, playing for her hometown team. As Delia Ryan checks in to serve. That is handled by Marucci. And hammered down by Emma Hampton off the hands of Norris. 2-1 now, the Panthers lead it. Serving for Plymouth State will be Danielle Emerson. As Ryan plays it for Small, and this is Bartels. Up by Stogner and down by Weatherby, kept alive by Emerson. Plymouth State gets it over with Marucci and back over by Ryan. Emerson to set it for McNeely. That will be a point for Keene State. 2-2 as Bartels set to serve here. Marucci with it up. This is Emerson. and back over for Nora Ryan. Popped back in by Delia Ryan before returned back by Nora Ryan, and down for a point. Panthers lead it 3-2. Delia Ryan with the dig. This is Small, who leaves it for Weatherby. Popped back towards the scorer's table by Marucci. Ties the set at 3. Grace Christian now checks in to serve. And that is handled by Martinez, kept in by McNeely, and over by Marucci. This is Delia Ryan, and over by Annalise Rudberg. And that will score a point for the Owls. Rudberg, as always, is fired up. And Christian will serve again. Her serve up by Martinez. This is Emerson. And that is hammered down with authority by Nora Ryan, who will now begin to serve. Nora Ryan serve. Up by Bartels, over by Small. Nora Ryan with the dig. This is Emerson. Tries to catch him off guard, but cannot get it over the net. Keene State leads it 5-4. Lexi Small getting set to serve. This is Emerson. And over by Ainsley King for a point. We're tied again at 5. We are about 75% of the way through the season. This is just the 6th time Keene State has played at home all year. Been on the road the majority of the season. They will go back on the road again this weekend with a tri-match at the University of Southern Maine, where they will also play Maine Maritime. Also be on the road next week on Halloween as they play at Mount Holyoke. As McDonough serves, Bartels and Rudberg. And Ola cannot get it over the net. Panthers lead 6-5. Owls will return home for what I assume is their senior day matchup with a tri-match featuring Rhode Island College and New England College, and play at home on November 5th against Worcester State. McDonough serve handled by Norris. This is Small and over by Miller, but out of bounds. Panthers lead at 7-5. The regular season will conclude on November 8th on Friday afternoon at Regis College. That match starts at 4 p.m. as the Owls will hope to be participating in the LAC tournament, which will begin on the following week. I believe it starts November 12th as Small sends it over. I believe her hand was over the net. That makes it 8-5. We'll be back in just a minute as Keene State calls timeout on the Owls Media Network. We are back in set number 3. Plymouth State leading 8-5 and getting another serve coming up from Riley McDonough. Norris for Small, and this is Marina Miller. I'm not quite sure what that call was, but the point will go to the Owls. Makes it 8-6. Marina Miller set to serve. Miller's serve goes into the net. Point back for the Panthers. It's 9-6. This is Lily Stogner set to serve here. This is Bartels for small. And Rudberg, I think, mistimed her jump. She's trying to just tap it over the net. Ball came down a little too quickly. It's 10-6, Plymouth State. This is Lily Stogner to serve. Bartels with the dig. This is small. Leaves it for Bartels. Blocked at the net there. Nice piece of play by Bassenthwaite. Plymouth State now up 5 at 11-6. Another serve by Stogner. That's Norris for small, and Ola kept up and in by the Panthers. Rudberg, small, back for Rudberg. Blocked at the net. Owls keep it in. This is small for Miller. Stogner now, and McDonough, and back over by Nora Ryan, Ola, and Norris, and back over by Marina Miller. Marucci, McDonough tries to catch him off guard. She does. Excellent play there. Panthers have quickly opened up a 12-6 lead. Stogner serve, handled by Bartels. Small, back for Bartels. Up there by Stogner, back by Rudberg. Stogner, Marucci has to go over, and it does by McDonough. Small for Rudberg, blocked at the net. Norris for small and leaves it for Bartels. Kept in play there by Hampton, but only for just a second. As the Owls finally get back on the board, they trail 12-7. Teresa Norris about to serve for Keene State. Stogner, this is Hampton, and back over, or tries to be, by Bassenthwaite, but it'll go into the net. Keene State back within 4 at 12-8. The two losses for Plymouth State this year, both on the road at the hands of Brandeis and Endicott. They've only been involved in one 5-set match all year long. As Stogner leaves it for McDonough, kept alive by King. McDonough again for Hampton, kept alive by Ola. Marucci for McDonough, and back by Hampton. This is Norris for small, and Weatherby mistimed her jump, gets it back over Marucci and Hampton, and off the hands of Miller, making it 13-8. The only 5-set match the Panthers have played in this year was at St. Michael's College. Other than that, they have only lost 9 sets all year, not counting the 2 actual losses. As Marucci serves for Bartels, this is back for Bartels, up by Stogner, and down by Hampton. Miller for small, and Bartels, that's up for Stogner. McDonough leaves it for Bassenthwaite, but that is out of bounds. Owls back within 4 again, it's 13-9. This is Delia Ryan. And that is over by Nora Ryan. A little confusion and miscommunication there for the Owls, who trail 14-9. And Danielle Emerson getting set to serve here. Emerson serve, that's up by Norris. Small catches it over. Marucci for Emerson, and back for Hampton. And that falls right between Bartels and Ryan. 15-9. And that will be another timeout called by Keene State. Plymouth State just starting to pull away in this one. We'll be back in just a minute on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back. We're here in the third set. Danielle Emerson continuing to serve for the Owls, for the Panthers, who lead at 15-9. That is Norris for Delia Ryan, and Sarah Bartels punches it over. Stogner for Emerson, and over by Nora Ryan off the fingertips of Weatherby. Panthers lead at 16-9. Emerson serve, Ryan for Small, and Bartels. She made contact with the net there, and Panthers have increased their lead to 17-9. So this one quickly getting away from the Owls, who really need to stop the scoring of the Panthers right here. That is for Delia Ryan, Small, and over by Miller, up by Marucci, and over by Hampton. Norris saves it. This is Miller, and back for Bartels, but into the net. And the Panthers have doubled up the Owls now 18-9. Serve again by Emerson. This is Miller, and down by Weatherby. Blocked at the net by the combination of McNeely and Nora Ryan. Now 20-9. Panthers just 5 points away from closing out this match. First two sets were very close. Owls have certainly struggled a little bit in set number 3. Emerson serve for Norris, Small, and Bartels. Marucci keeps it up. This is Emerson for Hampton, and that is down for another point, 21-9. Excuse me, 20-9. Another serve for Emerson. This is Delia Ryan, Small, and Sarah Bartels. Emerson to set it for McNeely. And that's a little too much on that. It goes out of bounds. It's 20-10. Bartels to serve. Bartels serve played by Marucci. This is Emerson, and Nora Ryan tried to hit it over, could not get it over. That's 20-11. Bartels to serve again. Bartels serve. That is Marucci. And back over Norris for Small. She tries to put it over herself. She does. This is Marucci again for McNeely. Off the hands of Ryan, makes it 21-11. Serve coming from Hampton for Delia Ryan. Small for Weatherby. And a point for the Owls. Cuts it to 21-12. Grace Christian sets the serve for the Owls. Christian serve. That is Martinez. Emerson to lead for McNeely. Popped up by Ryan back over the net, but then thrashed down by Lily Stogner. It's 22-12. Nora Ryan will serve it. Ryan serve. This is Stake small for Miller. And that will go down for a point. Very good set there by Lexi Small. 22-13. That serve by Small into the net. 23-13 now. Riley McDonough sets the serve for the Panthers. Stake and Small and Miller kept up there by Bassenquait and over by Stogner. That's Miller for Small. Back for Ola. Blocked at the net. Kept alive by Small and over and down by Bassenquait. And we are at match point. Plymouth State needs just one more point to close this one out. And they will hope to get it off the serving of Riley McDonough. McDonough serve off the hands of Miller, and that will do it. Plymouth State takes set number 3, 25-13. They sweep the match in 3 straight sets. We'll be back with our post-game wrap-up, including an interview with head coach Jake Gerard in just a few minutes on the Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Stay with
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show. Be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
All right, we are back. I'm joined here by head coach Jake Velasquez. Coach, tough one for the Owls tonight against the Panthers. Despite the 3-0 scoreline, a lot of the first couple sets were a lot more competitive than somebody just looking at the overall score of the match might have outlined. What did you like from your team tonight?
Yeah, I think we had a good scout against Plymouth State, and we went out there and we executed. And we were really close in set one, and we were really close in set two. The girls never let off the gas in those first 2 sets, and then we were hanging right with them. I wish set 2 would have swung in our direction, and who knows, maybe hopefully a different outcome.
Sure. Yeah, now in set number 2, we led 23-21, but the Panthers scored the kind of final 4 points of that set, and I think kind of carried some of that momentum into the third set. What did they do differently that Keene State couldn't respond to?
In the third set, I rotated the lineup around to try to get my bigger blocker up front against their bigger hitters with Molly Weatherby. And I think just kind of, just emotionally, I think we really went hard at those first 2 sets and kind of disappointed that we didn't get them. But even at the end of the third set, I thought we responded well, kind of went through the emotions, then started playing much better at the end of that third set too.
Sure. And now in the last 3 matches, you played probably 3 of the top 4 teams in the LEC, and Plymouth State, UMass Boston, and UMass Dartmouth. Coming now to the business end of the season with probably 2 teams towards the bottom of the league at Southern Maine and Rhode Island College. What is Southern Maine this weekend, Rhode Island College the weekend after that? What can we expect from those final 2 matches in this push for an LEC playoff berth?
Yeah, I think we're hungry. I think we showed that we can hang with UMass Boston by taking them to 5. I think we showed we can hang with Plymouth State, keeping the scores close in those first 2 sets. I think we're really hungry, and we're really going to go after Rick and Southern Maine. I think the girls really want it, and they're just going to have to keep coming in, working hard in practice, and I think the hard work is what will get us there.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Abe.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
All right, and we're going to wrap it up one final time on the Owls Media Network. Plymouth State takes this one 3-0. They take it 25-18, 25-23, and 25-13. Owls will fall to 9-14 overall, 1-5 in the LEC. Plymouth State improves to 20-2 and 6-0 in the Little East Conference. Owls get back on the road this weekend with a tri-match with the University of Southern Maine, where they will also face Maine Maritime. Plymouth State will be at home this weekend when they host Eastern Connecticut State University. That will start at 3:30 p.m. Thank you for joining me this evening. Have a great rest of your night.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.